Hi everyone, welcome to First Class English. My name is Miss Jess. In today's lesson, we'll be talking about the present simple. Let's get started. First, we'll start by looking at some example sentences that use the present simple. Then, we'll talk about when and why we use this verb tense. Finally, we'll focus on how we form and write the present simple. Let's look at these sentences. Can you find the verb that's in the present simple? I play football with my friends. Play is in the present simple. He uses his phone every day. What verb is in the present simple? What about here? She studies English at school. Studies is the present simple. So when do we use the present simple, and how do we use it? We use it to talk about repeated actions. This can include true statements or facts, habits or routines that we do, or permanent situations. For example, I wake up at 8 a.m. John visits his grandfather on Saturdays. Or facts, like wood burns faster than coal, or I am Canadian. Or permanent situations, like my parents live in Argentina. He works in an office. Now, did you notice the spelling of these verbs? Let's look at how we can write and form the present simple. For the present simple, we use the subject plus a verb. The verb is in its original spelling. However, if it is a third-person singular subject, such as he, she, or it, we need to add an S to the verb. In negative statements and questions, the form looks a little different. Now we need to include the verb do. Negative statements are made by using the subject plus don't or doesn't plus the infinitive verb. Remember, an infinitive verb is the original spelling of a verb. For example, he doesn't study. To form a question, we need to use do or does plus the subject plus the infinitive verb. For example, does he study? Let's look at some examples of the present simple in its different forms. She writes stories. She doesn't write stories. Does she write stories? Or how about here? We like to cycle. We don't like to cycle. Do you like to cycle? However, please note that there are some exceptions to these rules. Let's look at some of them here. For example, let's start with the verb to be. The verb to be has different spellings depending on its subject. Please note the different conjugations here. Sometimes the ending of a verb will change if it ends in a particular letter. For example, verbs that end in ss, sh, ch, x, and o will now have an ending of es. If a verb ends in a consonant letter plus y, we change the spelling by dropping the y and adding ies. However, if a verb ends in a vowel letter plus y, we do not change the spelling and simply add the letter S. And that's how we use the present simple. Remember, the present simple is used to describe habits and routines, facts or truths, and permanent situations. Thanks for watching First Class English. Did you like this video? If you'd like to learn more, please click and subscribe to us on YouTube or follow us on Facebook and Twitter. See you next time!